Hi, this is Tony and Lati Casa Esmeralda, and tonight we're canning Quitten. Oh yeah, the apples that I harvested yesterday. So what's going on right now is that I finished my first run, and I got my large pot back. I recovered this pot because I threw it in the fireplace. This one, and I was able to clean it all up and everything. Okay, so it's another story, but anyways, we're on the Quitten run right now. My first run of Quitten is ready, and I'm gonna can it in the jars. So what I'm using is this for this large pot. This is like 10 liter. I'm using this Suraj pickling spice, which is this one. Okay, so we're gonna dive right into this today. And then I'm using this cannella. It's the Italian cinnamon. And so this was about halfway full of cinnamon, which I thought was just enough to actually fill this off. It's a little bit cinnamony. So what I did is I took the water, some of the water of this out, and I put it already in the other pot, and it worked out perfect. And then I needed about 1 kilo of the cane sugar, of the brown cane sugar. So I used about I'd say about 90% of this into this. When you're doing Quitten, you can't eat the apple at all. The apple it's not like eating a real apple. But when you cook it and you combine these ingredients, the sugars come out and everything, and it just tastes exactly like apple. I have tasted this now, and I want to can it, and I want to get it into the pressure cooker while it's hot. So let's go. And then after, I'm going to show you the other one here. So we'll do that right now, and we'll get these ones into these canning jars. So what I did is, if you watch my canning videos, I add about a little bit of vinegar to the bottom. Then I put it in the pressure cooker for 10 minutes. And then after it does the vapor thing and the steam, it's all steam cleaned with the vinegar. So I add that. And then after I dump out the water, and here is my back, and I can reuse the vinegar water. It's no problem. These jars are clean anyway, right? But if the vinegar water is dirty, then get some more vinegar water ready. Absolutely incredible. Dead winter, and you're eating chicken, or your neighbor gives you. We have wild pigs around here, so if a wild pig shows up, if you're eating pork, this is the stuff of heaven. You're cooking up some nice chicken or something like that. This is the stuff of heaven to eat, is Quitten. So no pectin in this today, because we want to keep this to the most original form as it is. And then for our lids, we want to get some vinegar. And what we can do is we can get like a little bowl like this. I'm going to get my pressure cooker lid out of the way. I don't got any more room here. So we just got some vinegar in a bowl back here. Just like that. Makes things perfect. And we just touch the lids with vinegar. Just give it a good wash in the vinegar. This is an old Amos trick. I knew an Amish guy, and he told me about this. And I tried my apricot jam this week. I just finished off my first bottle of apricot jam. It was awesome. Just awesome. I absolutely loved it. So the lid goes on. Harvest season, harvest time, real food, no chemicals. This is the way to go. There we go. I'm gonna love this. Dead winter, I have Quitten this year. Last year, I did not have Quitten because it kind of did the reversing. It's just that in August here, I had about 20 days of rain, and they were just little belts of rain, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes or an hour a day. And there was that one day was mid-August, it was just a huge rain. But a lot of my orchard is not connected. So these trees are wild. So some of the fruit trees I have, they just grow wild because my property is very big. So if I would connect hoses to all my fruit trees and everything like that, some years I still would not get any fruit. So it's better I just leave it alone as it is and let the fruit grow wild, because this is all I'm gonna get. So for me to run a very long, like half a kilometer garden hose or something like that down to all my trees, it wouldn't be really worth it, because I just have this little bit of food out of like one tree. But this one tree, like when I moved in here, this one tree, it gave me about 200 quittens. So I had about 4 of these pots, 4 of them. So today this was about 100 quittens. So it was about half. And they were really small. The ones, like when I moved in here, they were like real big apple size. So and I love these Italian lids. These are great. These are like the real deal. And the mason jars here and stuff, just absolutely really incredible stuff. And if you're looking to get these Italian mason jars, they are cheaper than the mason jar themselves, and they're about €3 each, not including shipping, right? So if you want me to send you these jars, that's no problem, because the mason jars are something like the ones at the Walmart, they're like about $4 or something each. But if you buy like a whole case, which I did, I bought a whole lot case, and it was like, for like 1 dozen, it was like €1 for one, right? So it was kind of odd. So I was really stoked, and the lady in town, so I probably am gonna get some more. I'm on my last of these jars, of these canning jars, but they are just awesome. I really love them. I have not had any problem with them, and the lid sealed down properly. So I got my vinegar, bowl of vinegar here, and that's it. I just dish this some vinegar on the top, and then give that a clean, and I put that on. So I don't touch the lid on the inside or anything really, right? I don't want to touch the inside. The key is, and clean hands and everything. And if you have gloves, then wear gloves, right? There's bacteria, right? So that's why we're putting it back here in the pressure cooker, because we're just gonna wash it, give it a wash again, a steam bath. Delicious. So these take a long time, like when you're doing Quitten, this takes a long time, not like if you're doing regular apples. So I've been cooking this for almost an hour. I haven't looked, but it's about 45 minutes to an hour. Because my Quittens are just rock hard, like really, really rock hard. See how nice and clean that got? I got really nice and clean, like steam clean. So keep your hands away from the lid tops and things like that if you can. Hi Simona, how are you? Simona is here and she's woken up from her nap. So, okay, we got 5 nice jars of applesauce. That'll run good through Thanksgiving and Easter and Christmas. But we're not done yet. Did you want to go outside? There you go. I have 4 foxhounds, or crossbreed. So I have one pure foxhound purebred, which is Lati, and then the other 3 are of crossbreed. So I'll be lucky if I can get this in here today. I love using these ones for my tomato sauce. So, you know, I also picked this up at the store. Kind of like it's an all-in-one shop. It's not like a cooking shop, but they have like all the supplies, and they have like school supplies there too and stuff. So there we go. I just need to so I want to get this one in. So I'm gonna have to kind of put this one off to the side, but I wanted to show you, okay, I wanted to show you what the Quitten looks like. Okay, so this is the Quitten, and this would be about, well, the other one was like a lot, but this one, you know, like about 2 cups of sugar at least, and then a good handful of cinnamon, and then another handful of the pickling spice. And then that's what the Quitten looks like when you've worked and slaved at it and everything for like an hour and cut it up. And then you can kind of, when it gets softer, after like half an hour, it will get softer. And then you can just go in there with a knife and chop it up some more, or a potato masher or something. So I just used my big kitchen knife, and then that works out good. And I kind of like chunky, and then I kind of like saucy. So this is going to cook again for at least 45 minutes to an hour. And then the heat's up. And then this one, the pressure cooker is on. So let's just take a look in here what this looks like. So there is my canning jars. And then those ones, you put the lid on to get them sterilized and make the lids go down so they don't pop. So after 10 minutes or about that time, you got to take a look, and then, you know, like if the jars are clean, so the vapors will kind of, you know, the steam and the vapors will kind of clear the jars, and then they will also vacuum seal when the temperature of the jars reach a certain temperature. The lids will go down, and they will vacuum seal. And I love these jars. They perform possibly better than mason jars, because they are same as the tomato sauce kind. So after about 10 minutes, then you take these ones out, and then you just let them cool off on the countertop. So that's how I do my Quitten. And my first year here, when I was here, I was absolutely stoked, because I had so many Quittens, and I was eating applesauce for like a month. So, and I didn't have the proper canning jars and stuff, because I was on a bicycle. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup here, and I'm going to wait on my second batch of Quittens. I'm probably going to eat this now. I have not eaten yet today, and I'm starving hungry, but I do have my pasta dough, which I made yesterday, so I do have now a free pot. Yeah, so I hope I've inspired you to go and plant or grow or anything that you like, really, fruit, vegetables, seeds, herbs. And I hope you like my channel. My channel is Tony and Lati Casa Esmeralda. Please do like and subscribe, and thank you for those who have liked and subscribed. And I will see you possibly on my next video. So take care and bye for now.